The only thing that you have to overcome is yourself. That's it. You only have to overcome yourself. The fears, the doubts, the worries, the insecurities, the belief that people are out to get you, that people are wrong, that this was not fair, this was not just. The only thing you have to overcome is yourself, those thoughts and those beliefs. Do you see? There is nothing outside of you to overcome. It's you. That's it. Point blank, radical accountability. I know it's a large pill to swallow, but until you can just take radical accountability, accept the fact that you have created your outside world, and if something is showing up that you don't like, it's because you believed that it would. And I am telling you, you have to become aware of your thoughts. You have to become aware of your thoughts. How many times does something happen? You get into a fight and you're like, well, you've been blah, 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 blah. You're just spewing something out at a person and then they're showing up in that exact same way. How do you think that happened? You think it's because of them, but no, it's because of you. It was your fear, your belief, your doubt, your worry, your insecurity that perpetuated that situation. I guarantee you had plenty of times, plenty of interactions with this person, this place, this thing, and you already have an opinion about it. You already have an opinion about it before it even happened. And then when it actually shows up, you get so upset and you're upset with that person. But I'm sorry, the only person you should be upset with is yourself, but not in the sense to judge, blame, shame. It's so that you can see and choose differently. The only thing to overcome is self. The only obstacle standing in the way of what it is that you want is your fears related to that thing. If you find yourself telling a story about how something was so unfair, can you believe this happened? Or, oh my God, they did this and blah, blah. And you are wanting somebody else from the outside world to tell you that you're right. You don't even need them to. You already know you're right. You already decided to play judge, jury, and executioner. Yep, you did that. You already know you're right. And all you're doing is fighting for your old story. When you go to other people to complain about somebody else, all you're looking is for somebody to validate that what you're saying is true. But you already think it's true, which makes it true. And people will continue to show up that way. Take an inventory. Take an inventory of the things that you believe about people in your life or the way you feel about a certain thing. Maybe it is your relationship. Maybe it is your parents. Maybe it is your friendships. What do you believe about those people? What do you believe? Is it going well? Is it going bad? Guess what? You're right. You are right. Then you need to ask, is this the way that I want it to go? Take it one step further. If things are not going the way you would prefer in your heaven on earth, if you could have a magic wand and change the scenario, what would you change about it? What would the current way that things are going be the way you would choose it? If you could, guess what? I'm here to tell you, you can choose it. Is there going to be an unfolding? Yes. But just like my other video, put the order in. You put the order in, right? You go up into your mind. You create your heaven on earth. What would your relationship look like with this person? What would be ideal with your work situation? What would be the best scenario? Put your order in, okay? Right? Now, it's going to take some time for it to unfold. But trust and know that you are that powerful that once you see it, it is done. And I even actually caught myself on one of my videos saying, you can stand in the way of it not happening. No, it's coming. Even when you created that, when you went up there and you visually decided this is what I want, the order was placed. It's being shipped. You can delay it though. You delay it by thinking against it. Anytime, once you decide what it is that you want, once you decide the way that you want things to go, and then you sit and you dwell in your fear and you're feeling sorry for yourself and you're now low when you were wanting things to be different, it can cause delays because now you are sending in an order that is outside of, that is against that. You're talking against yourself. You're focused against yourself. But Tabbie, but you weren't there. This is what they said. This is what happened. Okay, so it happened. So you created that. And I'm sorry that that sucks, but this is the truth. I already told you, listen, I'm living my life, right? I'm perfectly aware of all of the things that I've created. And guess what? Anytime that I have been extremely low and focused on fear, guess what shows up? All of my worst fears. Yeah, all of my worst fears have showed up. Now, did I exactly paint the picture? No, I did not I did not know how it was going to show up. Just the same way as we don't know how anything is going to show up, but you can just be certain that once you place the order, it's on its way. It is on its way. I don't want you to be fearful about, oh my gosh, I have been living in fear. So what does this mean? It can't be undone? No, you can start right now, because right now is the only time that we have. Right now is the only moment. There is power in that. And once you come to realize you take accountability for yourself, you can shift it all. You switch from that fear-based thinking into that faith-based belief. If you saw it up here and it was complete perfection and it was everything you wanted, then you stay loyal to your vision. You trust that the infinite intelligence, divine self, God, universe has created that image and says, I'm giving it to you. It's on its way. And all you have to do is not believe against it, not talk against it, not perpetuate the same things. You can't sit in your bed and imagine what it is that you want and then go run your mouth to everybody saying, oh, this is what it is, blah, 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 blah. Talking against that. You will delay it. It will probably still show up because you are that powerful. But at what point do you decide, I'm going to tell a different story because this is not it. I don't like the story that I've written. I don't like the story that I'm telling, so I'm going to stop telling it. And you live from that premise. Watch how it changes. Watch how it shows up. It's like magic because there is no logic to any of this. It just is. I get so fired up sometimes. And I know I'm saying the same things I've always been saying, but I'm going to keep saying it because this is the truth. And we need to be reminded of it because before, I was lost and now I'm found. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. However, you spent your life walking around unaware, unconscious, not realizing. It's going to take time for, just like any pattern of thought, habit, whatever, it's going to take some time to break. So you need to be reminded of it all the time. You need to be told this is the way, because our senses, our sight, our taste, our smell, our hearing, our emotions make it so difficult to see beyond it, to see the paradise in the distance, because it's so captivating. It's so captivating. When something is taking place in front of you, it just sucks you in and it creates all of this emotion within. And that's okay. But the only thing that you need to overcome is yourself. And so when something shows up from your old story, you say no. You swipe left. You say, I'm not going to engage with this version anymore. I am not going to keep perpetuating the same story over and over. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep getting the same freaking results. So that's what I got for you. Keep shining that light because the world needs it. Take care.